It's Andrea here, and I have a short full body bar workout for you that you can do at home, on the go, and we'll just be doing one round of all the exercises, but if you wanted to make this longer, you could do 2 to 3 rounds. You'll want to have a set of glides, a set of light weights. I recommend 5 pounds, 8 pounds, or 2 pounds, and a mini loop band that feels heavy for your legs. So we'll go ahead and get started standing up. Grab your mini loop band, and we're going to put that around the legs, over the knees, above the thighs, and then also grab your set of weights. So we're really going to target, again, the whole body in a short amount of time, doing a couple of different exercises once through, and if you want, you can do that twice through or 3 times through on your own. We're going to start in a squat at one edge of your mat. You're going to just hold the weights by your sides, and we're going to start to walk out from side to side on the mat. When you get to the next side, you're going to take 5 flies with the elbows slightly bent or the arms straight, the core nice and tight. And then we're again going to walk it out to the other side. When you get to that side, you'll take 5 low rows, arms angled slightly forward. And we'll do that again, just big steps, toes pointed forward, belly towards the spine. Find those flies, squeezing the shoulder blades on the back. 2 more here. And we'll come back. Our 5 set of rows. Once you hit your edge, angle the arms forward, squeeze the elbows right by the ribs, past the back. And we've got one more round. Both ways. Finding that squat, finding those big, wide openings of the arms. Making sure that you're breathing in and you're breathing out. You're not letting that breath get stuck. Final round. We've got those 5 low rows. All right, from here we're going to stand it up. We're going to take it into some turned out position. So coming into that first position, heels together, toes apart. The band is going to make our demi-plies a little bit harder. We'll start with the weights at the chest. We'll take 1, 2, 3 full demi-plies, and then we'll take 1, 2, 3 pulses. We'll do that 3 times through. And then we'll bring the arms out to the sides, 10 arm circles forward, 10 arm circles back, and then we'll get into some releves. So let's bring those hands at the chest, belly pulls to the spine, knees bend and straighten. And that mini loop band is making this feel more challenging to actually find that demi-plie. We're really working to squeeze the inner thighs together at the top of the movement, and to keep that spine really long and tall. Last round here, bending through the knees, that mini squat, turned out, pulsing it out, and straightening the legs, bringing the arms to the side. We have 10 circles forward, really long arms, really proud chest, reaching those knuckles away from you. 3 more, and take those arms back. Last 3. From here, keep your arms out to the side. We have 10 heel raises, also known as releves. Heels come apart when they lift. Heels squeeze together when they lower. Again, core is nice and tight. Last 2. Last 1. Now hold the heels up and just start to take little pulses of the heels down. As you do this, raise your arms up. Bend your elbows out to 90. And we stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the heels down, elbows and arms come in and out for 10. Keeping those elbows high, keeping the ribs knitted in. Spine long, legs long. 3 more. We're going to end with some little pulses here. Next time your arms come together, hold it here. Little presses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, from here, take the weights down. We'll come onto our backs. finding a bridge, arms by the sides, bringing the feet together, okay? So inside the feet together, big toes touching. We'll lift the hips up. We'll take 1, 2, 3 full movements of the knees out, and then 3 pulses. And we'll do that 3 times through, just like we did standing in our first position. We'll add in some glute work after that with the hips lifting and lowering. Here we go. Knees out and in as far as you can push them. Feet stay flat on the ground. Now little pulses, 3, 2, 1. Again, out, out, out. Little pulses, 3, 2, 1. Last time, legs will come apart and together. Little pulses, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the hips up, just heel to the feet, hip distance apart. We're going to take 10 lowers and lifts of the hips about an inch, and then 10 full pulses, finishing out with 10 calf raises. All right, here we go. Hips are down an inch, up an inch. Really find that squeeze. Relaxed arms by the sides. Head and shoulders are grounded on the floor. We're breathing in, we're breathing out. We're feeling that strength in the back of the body. 3 more here, and then we pulse it out. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the hips up, heels raised. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips, lower your heels. Bring the knees over the hips in a reverse tabletop. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide. We'll take 10 crunches here. And then either you can keep your head down or continue to find that C curve. We'll take 10 taps of the toes down and up, really focusing on the lower belly. And then we'll extend the legs out into a V and then pull them back in towards each other for 10. All right, starting first with your crunches. Here we go. Shoulders and head lift. 10. Exhale every time you lift those head and shoulders. Last 4. Again, head can stay up or down. Toes tap down, squeeze back up. Legs are zipped together. Inhale on the down, exhale on the up. Halfway through. Then we'll take those legs to straighten and bend. Last 2. Last 1. Head and shoulders can stay up. Legs press out straight. They pull in bent. Low back stays grounded. Inhale, exhale. We've done 3. Hopefully you're really feeling your core. I definitely am. Almost there. Last 2. Last 1. All right, draw the knees into the chest, rock yourself up. We're gonna take one final round of movements with the mini loop band around the legs. Taking a series of booty strengtheners and hamstring strengtheners. We're going to start with either leg. I'll start with my left leg so you can see what's happening here. We're gonna keep the knee bent. We'll push the leg up, we'll pull it in, hovering the shin. We have 10 of those, then 10 pulses. We've got 10 fire hydrants, opening that knee out to the side. And of course, you got it, 10 pulses. We'll do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll take the band off and come into some hamstring curls without the band. And then add in a little bit of weight to the back of the knee. So find your all fours. That core work we just did, make sure it's still in the body, supporting the back. Pick your leg to start, and here we go. Press it up, pull it down. Remember to hover the shin above the mat versus taking it all the way down. Exhale every time you press that leg up as high as you can go. I know the band is providing that resistance, so it might not be as high as you normally go. 3 more here. Back is nice and long. Next time you come up, hold it here. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That fire hydrant move. Out to the side, squeeze it in. Hips stay nice and level. So that's that low back. You can always take one hand to your low back to feel that out and just see how level it is. Can be really helpful, again, to come back to the core as a stabilizer here, particularly for the standing side. We have 2 more before the pulse. Hold the leg out, pulse it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, other side. Flex the foot. Here we go. Push the leg up, bent. Pull it in, bent. Again, we've got that nice little hover happening. So we're not actually touching the knee or the shin on the ground. We're keeping that leg bent. And of course, the breath flowing in, flowing out. Two more. Hold it up, pulse it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant. Again, we are hovering the shin as it comes in towards the center. We're not letting the hip of the leg that's moving wiggle and move about. Just the leg is moving. Excellent. Every time you push that leg out. 2 more, then we pulse. Last one. Hold it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okie doke. However, it's easiest for you to slide this band off. We're coming back to all fours. One final round of movement. Come to your first leg. Stretch it back. We'll lift it up. We have 10 hamstring curls here. And then we'll extend that leg out. Grab one of your weights. Put it behind the crook of your leg. And then we'll press up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, okay? Those are our 2 final moves in all fours. And then we'll finish up with some plank glides for our core. Here we go. Stretch the leg back that you're going to start with. Lift it up. Try to keep that leg to the same height. And here we go. Bend it in. Press it out. If you want to add a little extra challenge, other arm can come out and forward. And you could even add a weight to that hand if it's not too much for the shoulder. So just some ways to amp this up if you want to. Last 2. Last 1. All right, let's add a weight behind that knee. You want to keep the knee bent. You want to keep the foot close towards the glute. We go up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. And this is a rough estimate. My 1 inch up and down sometimes becomes like 2 or 3, but try to keep it fairly small. Again, always that option to add the balance challenge, to add the strength challenge, not letting your low back cave and sink. Last 2, last 1. All right, here we go. Other side. Stretch the leg back, lift it up, hamstring curl. Here we go. Remember your options to add challenge here. Just make sure the back of the neck stays long, and you can do that by looking down at the mat, towards the top edge of the mat, past the standing hand fingers. 3 more. All right, put a weight in the crook of that knee. 1 inch up, 1 inch down with a bent knee. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Add those challenge elements. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, ditch those weights. We're going to finish up with those glides. Remember, if you don't have glides, towels can work well, or if you have hardwood floors in your home, you can put on some socks and do these same moves. I'm going to fold up my mat so I have more room for my legs. You might want to do the same if you are space constrained. You want as much as legs distance between whatever the edge of your mat becomes and your glides. Once again, we're going to do 3 rounds, 3 reps of a move, slow and then pulsing. And what that will look like, we'll start out with abduction and adduction, that little V in the legs. Finding plank on your hands or your elbows. We'll take the legs out and in 3 times big movement, and then we'll pulse the legs 3 times out. We'll do that series of moves 3 times through. All right? Find your plank. Here we go. Legs out and in. Pulling the belly in, pushing the heels back. And now we pulse 3, 2, 1. Again, straight legs. The whole time for this abduction and adduction, pulse the legs out. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Stay up in plank. Pulse it out. As you hold plank, I'm going to tell you what we're doing next. Crunches. 3 times for the big movement, and then 3 pulses in, a total of 3 sets. Here we go. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, pulse, 2, 3. Second time. Crunch, 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 pulse 3. Last time. Again, stay in plank. I'll talk us through what we're doing next. Pulse it out. Next, we're going to take the legs wide, pike it in, bring it narrow, and back. We'll do that 3 times through, and then we'll hold plank for 3 seconds, okay? 3 times through, 3 sets. Here we go. Legs wide. Pike in, feet together, plank out. Legs wide, pike in, straight legs, feet together, push out. Last time. Wide. Pull in, together, plank out. Hold 3, 2, 1. Legs wide. Pull in. This is our last move with the glides. Again, unless you're doing this whole video again, or just certain moves again. Hold 3, 2, 1. All right, come on down. You may want to take a quick stretch of the belly, a little half camel pose will work, or lying down and stretching through your belly. And there you have it. Full body bar workout, really quick, really dirty. You can do this as many times through as you want. Have a great rest of your day.